hello everybody, here I'm back with Red Winter, the game that deals with the Russian-Finnish war of Tolvajärvi, sorry, in 1939. It's a battle that lasted for about 5 days, and I've set up day one. I played the island of Kottisaari last weekend. This weekend I'm doing day one. Why am I doing day one? Well, first of all, as you may have noticed if you've read the playbook or if you've watched any of the videos on the Board Game Geek, this is a campaign game. So you can play, or it's designed that you play through the whole 5 days. Now, and this is what I intend to do, and I'm hoping to do this playing by email with Fushigi Meimi. But in order for me to actually be able to do this and to even stand a remote chance, because I'm told that she's a hell of a player when it comes to playing the Russians, and also she tends to roll 11s, I need to understand the ins and outs of the strategy, obviously. And so I'll be playing the Finnish player because she's already said that she wants to play the Russians, which is fair enough. So I need some more practice, and Mark, the designer of the game, said to me, well, once you've done the first bit, Kottisaari, take day one as your next game, because it also contains a night turn, because at night different things happen. There is the possibility of night raids that the Finnish can engage in. There is also the problem that, of course, you know, due to very, very low temperatures, the Russians may end up in difficulty, and so this is why I've now chosen this particular game. As you can see, I've already set it up. I'm just going to try and zoom in a little without making anyone seasick, hopefully. So down here we have the Russians, who are player 1, and you can see that we have a couple of stacks here. So this one is an infantry stack, and this one is infantry plus MG. Then up here we have the Finnish groups. They're holding the bridge. And here I've chosen the setup as the historical setup that you can find in the playbook. So you have one infantry here, one infantry here, and then you have an infantry unit and an MG, sorry, you have 2 MG units plus the leader, Pajari. That was the military leader for the Finns, and he gives them additional bonuses. And back here you have the mortar. Then you also have a couple of Finnish troops up here in the village of Tolvajärvi, on the island of Kottisaari, and here as well. This is the village. All of these hexes are the village. So the Russians are player 1, which means that when we look at the sequence of play, first of all they do a reset, which we don't have to do because we haven't played anything yet. So now what they can do is they will now move and or assault. They will attempt recovery, they can dig in, and they can also bring in reinforcements. And the Russians actually have, and I'm just going to pan again, so close your eyes because this might cause seasickness. Over here we have the reinforcement table, and as you can see, there are plenty of stacks ready to come in. On the first turn, the Russians will bring in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units, and the Finns 3. Sorry, the Finns 5. And then on turn 2 it's only the Russians, and then on turn 3 it's again the Russians with a stack of is it 10? 10 and the Finns only 1, so as you can see, very soon the Finns will be outnumbered. However, the Finns have one thing from the very beginning, and I'm going to pan again. Ooh. Up here, you can see, I'm going to zoom in a little. Those are Finnish artillery units, which are off board, and they have 2 of them, which is actually quite good. So they can use them, and they also have some ammunition, which they're going to also get more of during the game. So that's the setup. I'm going to stop now, I'm going to upload this, and I'm going to play the first turn, and then I don't know if I'm going to do a turn-by-turn info session, or if I'm just going to do turns 1 through 3 and then maybe talk a little more about it, but I'll definitely get back to this particular scenario.